little boy have little talents.
Well, hopefully we'll find talent in morning stretches part 2, or clear the clothespin, or annoyingers.
Wow, I'm actually early this time. This is nice.
Yes. I'm early. Okay. Well, it's 7:10 now. Oh, good. You're early too. It's 7:10. Everybody line up! First, we're going to do high knees. What? I can't do it. I fell off the toilet and hurt my elbow.
stand and skip one little bit, look up Marcel Lachelle with shoes on.
Well, Beauty and the Beast and Young and the Restless, John Todd, was that talent?
No, que no sabía.
Well, hopefully we'll find talent in the Annoyagers, followed by quoted comedy or the Wisdom from Above 2013 edition.
Okay, so this is sort of audience participation. This is audience participation. When you get annoyed, raise your hand, okay? Okay, don't speak, put it down. After I start singing. There. Good. I know so, don't get on your nerves, get on your nerves, get on your nerves. I know so, don't get on your nerves, and this is how it goes. I know so, don't get on your nerves, get on your nerves, get on your nerves. I know so, don't get on your nerves.
You stand up, young boy. Okay, we're done.
Well, Bert and Ernie and Marley and me, John Todd, was that talent?
No, que no sabía.
Well, hopefully we'll have some talent in quoted comedy or the Wisdom from Above 2013 edition or Instant Karma, Love Hurts.
I feel like half of my skit could be put on talent night, but the part quoted has no talent. All right. So, you guys, have any of you all been to a hand-raising church before? You guys? Okay, who hasn't been to a hand-raising church? I think a lot. Yeah. Okay. Well, I've been to one before, and this is what I've seen. And there are very, very many different phases of the hand raising. If you're just starting, you just stick your hands in your pockets and just kind of do the elbow flap. If anyone feels like joining along, you're more than welcome to. Standing up even is very acceptable. Next, you have Hold My TV. Hold My TV. Big screen, either one. You know? Next is My Fish Was This Big. My Fish Was This Big. Okay. Next, Hold My Baby. Hold My Baby. Mufasa, either one. And next one was goalposts. You know, throwing a heart curtain, either side. Either side. Next one, put your hand out and push it out. Push it out. Give the Lord a high five. You know, a lot of ladies, they like to wash the windows. Wash the windows. Yeah, both hands. You're feeling double holy today. Where do you go from there? You go Village People, Rocky, touchdown. Village People, Rocky, touchdown. Where do you go from there? You go vertical. Don't go all horizontal. You know, you all know those who've been to hand-raising church, y'all know those people are a little too free in worship. Yeah, they got their own personal flag. It's like Jesus loves you, but you're annoying. Sit down. And then they bring the javelin for Jesus, and we're like, put the javelin down. Is that a javelin? And they're like, no. Oh man, you just took out the priests. Are those throwing stars for the Lord? Don't take out the deacon. Well, and then some of those happen to be in the Orthodox Church. This part is not quoted. If you've noticed, you see a lot of Hold My TV. I've seen big screen. Most of all, the one that I've seen all the time was My Fish Was This Big. All the time. But then when the baptism, I really try not to laugh during this part, because you go Mufasa. And they hold the baby. And then they drop. I forget his name. But,
Simba!
yeah, you go. They drop Simba into the water. And then they drown him for a second. And then they bring him back to Mufasa. Okay. Have you noticed America's been losing our minds? One hand raising with the ladies a little too free in worship. But also that, but Cracker Barrel's beginning to lose their minds too. You guys know Cracker Barrel? It's not that great. You like it, but it's not that great. It's because they got rusty farm equipment hanging all over the ceiling. I mean, you're like, oh, can we get a seat not directly underneath the horse castrator? It's a little thread right there. I need more golf tees for this triangular game. Oh, 6 left coming in right now. They don't have omelets at the Cracker Barrel. I like omelets. I haven't seen one omelet at church camp. That made me sad. But they don't have omelets. So I asked my waitress, "You guys have omelets?" "No, we ain't got no omelets." I mean, that's what she was like. It's like, I mean, she wasn't even chewing gum. I don't even know what was wrong with her. Normally the waitresses at the Cracker Barrel, you see them chewing gum, they got these pins all over their aprons. So I asked, "So you got omelets now? What you see is what you get." So I'm like, "You got eggs?" "Yeah, we got eggs." "You got pepper, sausage, onion, and cheese?" "Yeah." And for the nasi, bacon. So pepper, sausage, onion, cheese, and eggs, you know, they got all those. Need to think outside the box here for a minute, dearie. I'll draw you a schematic if I have to. Alright. See, but not only Cracker Barrel, but Snuggies seem to be part of the mind-losing thing. It's like the guy's like, "Yeah, I want to be warm and look like a Tibetan monk at the same time." Is there and then like the car's like, "Oh, it's a cut out the sleeves." And I'm like, "Oh." Used to call that a sweatshirt. You know, Jesus is coming back because of the Snuggie, right? He's like, "Oh, Daddy, please. Let me go get him. Let me go get him. It's a Snuggie. It's a bathrobe the wrong way. I don't know what to do. The clapper is bad. Please, what more proof do we need? The Snuggie, the clapper, the Jonas Brothers, Justin Bieber. What is that?" I mean, he's on the talk show. This isn't the talk show. He's terrible. That's very true. Justin Bieber's just Donny Osmond reincarnated. That's all it is. It's like, but you guys seen Coors Light? Coors Light has a beer can that turns blue when the beer is cold enough to drink. Y'all, if you are so drunk, you can't trust the nerve endings in your fingertips. I think it's time for you to call it a night. I'm just saying. It's like, I don't know if it's ready. The can said yes. I needed a second opinion. Yeah. Or my favorite, Super Nanny. Anyone? Yes. It's like this British lady who goes over to America to train these demonic possessed children. She's like, "Oh no, Thomas, no. We don't do that, Thomas. That's not what we do. Oh, you should your mum over with a frying pan, Potter. That's not what we do." See, I don't know how she does it. She always keeps cool and collected. But if I were on that show, there'd be some violence going down. Because I'm Batman. It's like, I'd be like, "Oh no, Thomas, no. We don't do that, Thomas, no. Let's go drive you off a naughty cliff, Thomas. Let's go drive you off Inspiration Point, Thomas. Oh, don't bring your shoes. You're not coming back. Let's go. Oh, say goodbye to your brothers and sisters. Let's go meet Jesus, Thomas. Let's go meet Jesus." All these were quoted from Tim Hawkins. If you'd like to look up more Tim Hawkins jokes, please look on YouTube. Thank you.
Well, Big Doc and Broomsticks and Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, John Todd. Was that now? Well, up next we have the Wizard from Royal 2013 edition, followed by Instant Karma, and then Cuts.
Throughout this past year, especially this past week, certain tidbits of wisdom come my way. Words to live by, and I love you all tonight. Two heads are better than one.
Unless you are a knight, and those heads are on a dragon. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken.
So I can't be Oprah? Rainbows only show themselves after the rain.
Who would have thought that rainbows have so much in common with worms? A room without books is like a body without a soul.
So zombies can't read? The penguin is a bird that cannot fly.
And hockey is a sport no one wants to watch. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything.
Except where you parked.
Every rose has its thorns.
And I have two sisters.
The fool doth think he is wise, but the wise man knows himself to be a fool.
That explains politics. Sometimes, to take one step forward, you need to take two steps back.
Case in point, the moonwalk. I have not failed. I have just found 10,000 ways that won't work.
Is Taylor Swift applying this to dating?
It is never too late to be what you might have been.
Unless it's lights out in the dorm, then you have to wait until morning. There's no place like home.
Especially when home is Camp Rivervale!
If you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself.
This is why I can't remember calculus. If a tree falls in the forest and no one's around to hear it, does it make a noise?
I stopped listening after tree. Love your neighbor as yourself.
They might have some sharing money.
Rome wasn't built in a day.
But I bet these jokes work.
We reap what we sow.
Like the day after taco night. Where there's a will, there's a way.
That one seems accurate. What is love?
I believe it's an old wooden ship used mainly during the Civil War era. The speed of light is about 187,000 miles per second.
The next time we play prisoner's base, light can be unlighting. If you have the faith of a mustard seed, you can move a mountain.
The downside is you have to be a mustard seed. Curiosity killed the cat.
Are you sure it wasn't the truck? There are as many interpretations as there are interpreters.
Try telling that to a high school English teacher.
It is better to give than to receive.
A fool will soon part with his money.
All good things must come to an end.
Well, War and Peace and Mac and Axe, Jonto, was that talent?
Those two men think very deep, yet their talent is very shallow.
Well, hopefully we'll find some talent in Instant Karma Love Hurts, followed by Cups, followed by The Short Crease.
Love hurts, baby.
Well, Salt and Pepper and Hit and Run, Jonto, was that talent? Well, up next we have Cups, followed by The Short Crease, followed by Shaving Cream. nuts and bolts and kibbles and bits, John. Why, there's that elusive beast again. I figured that may be the only thing with talent in this land if I could only get my hands on it. Well, hopefully we'll find some talent in the short priest, followed by shaving cream, followed by 7 polka army.
Yeah, sure. Okay, that's good. My fake mustache is falling off. Gosh, oh, come on. Well, I guess you guys can. Wait, are there any objections? I object. Hi. I'm only 30. Are there any more objections? I object, I object, I object, I object, I object. Not you, God! He was a lot better than you.
That was bad.
Can I rip off your fake mustache?
Yeah.
No!
It's not fake. God.
I just wanted us to do this. Well, okay, you guys, who's kids now?
Wait. I forgot. You're really not that attractive.
Look who's talking.
Oh.
You haven't looked in the mirror lately.
I'm good.
Where did everyone go? We just did this all for no reason.
Well, who am he and Thanasi and Bacon, Giotto? Is that
No, Kurosabi.
well, up next we have Shaving Cream, followed by 7 Polka Army, followed by Dwarven Song.